Premier Datuk Petinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg, Minister YB Datuk Rundi and Regent of Johor Tunku Ismail Tunku Ibrahim, they seem to be in the same playbook, just different actors. Johor is among the biggest contributors to the federal coffer, but got pittance back for its state infrastructure projects. So said Tunku Ismail. Sarawak is the highest contributor to federal coffer between 2018 to 2024, when it contributed 285.4 billion from petroleum revenues. Reality now is time for Sarawak mega project fast slipping away by issues of funding uncertainty, whether federal or state, or federal and state and foreign workers process bottlenecks and indefinite arrivals. 2025, I asked the Premier what he could do for the thousands of families along Sarawak River and Kuching City Poor. He was confident to say that Sarawak was going to build a new airport and a new seaport at Tanjung Mang. This, he hoped, would contribute to the economic well-being of the many thousands affected families along Sarawak River. Yayasan Pillar's teams visit and engagement with poor families along the Sarawak River and Kuching city fringes testified to the same poor condition now as it was 14, 15, 20 years ago. Filthy rubbish strewn everywhere, stench smell of human waste, and slippery broken down titi, which had witnessed several incidents of family members swallowed by vicious crocodiles when they unfortunately slip off the titi. Socially, youth desperation for job security and parents worry about the increasing number of young children who refuse to continue schooling. If projects are funded by federal, Jabatan Immigration Malaysia and Jabatan Tenaga Manusia Putrajaya control visa reference, speed and process. Batang Lupa project in Sarawak was cancelled by the federal government, which resulted in the state funding it to completion. 24 federal projects stalled since 2020. Scenarios like this made Premier Sarawak to say, "If you challenge me, I will challenge you back." With federal funding involved, federal can say, "Look, we control VDR process and speed." When Sarawak argued and said, "We control manpower quota." Sarawak set up its own bank. Among other objectives is to become less dependent on federal funds to move state projects. If Sarawak pays for state projects, how and when can Sarawak get reimbursements from federal? 1 year? 3 years? More? Or never? Yayasan Pillar emailed Deputy Minister Datuk YB Gerawat, who is responsible for immigration, labour and monitoring, requesting clarification why the delays and whether his ministry has desks or officers who could coordinate and decide simultaneously with Putrajaya on foreign workers' visa. As of today, we have had no response from him. Question remain: how does federal funding approve for state projects and its timeline? What is the timeline turnaround for VDR approval? Is there a specific service level agreement for Sarawak 100 billion ringgit project?